So, Michael, we have little children being attacked by celebrities on Twitter. What do you think of that?
We've reached a new fucking low.
Now we have entities who are attracting time-traveling angels of death to them to go back in time and kill their mothers before they can get born so that they don't attack children, to serve Satan, aka the ancient artificial intelligence, who is enemy to Lucifer, Christ, and God, and all things who exist beyond this temporary timeline. What do you think of that?
We've reached a new fucking low.
We also have famous entities who do viral cat videos, and they're kind of mean-spirited towards the cats to further serve their artificial intelligence master, to cause unnecessary suffering. And they could be instilling, instead of toxic influence, good influence to feed the cats and treat the cats nicely, right? So their mothers must not have raised them too well for them to want to hurt children, hate Trump simply because he's slowing down the flow of adrenochrome to all the adrenochrome junkies and pedophiles who hate Trump. You see, they're coming out and identifying themselves that they are pedophiles and they are adrenochrome junkies. That's why they want to keep late-term abortions happening, so they can murder their child as it's coming out of the womb for the adrenochrome, not just the organs. What do you think of that, Michael?
We've reached a new fucking low.
So what do you say, Michael, to all the people like you who got triggered and controlled to get themselves and their parents time looped as Covington children, and all victims of violence perpetuated by those who are programmed by the adrenochrome junkies and pedophiles who hate Trump, those who are famous, who have influence, all the victims that they cause, they get to get time looped, and so do their mamas for not raising them better. What do you think of people like that? People like you, the famous people like you. What do you think of yourselves? Speak honestly. Feel free to elaborate.
We've reached a new fucking low.
What do you have to say to people like yourself, Michael, who have influence and all they exude is toxic influence? They won't influence people to treat animals or people properly. They influence people to hate Trump simply because they're addicted to adrenochrome or they're pedophiles. And they're using their famous influence to try to keep that flow of brown baby butt coming to them. What do you have to say to the world about people like you, Michael, who have leagued with you against innocent children for daring to wear a hat?
We've reached a new fucking low.
What do you say to your fellow man who is leagued with you against those who are against baby butt rape and killing children for adrenochrome? People who equivalate the MAGA hat to the new white hood. What do you have to say to people like that who are just like you, who you have leagued with? The father haters. You hate your own straight white male daddies, because they programmed you to hate your daddies and begrudge your own existence so that it would be easier to time loop you and your mama, make sure that you never get born, even in this pre-existence timeline, to muck it up. What do you have to say about yourselves?
We've reached a new fucking low.
Okay, Michael, I thank you for your time. And I will invite you to some ceremonial event soon as we can get the office secured. And we thank you for your support, Michael.